Hey y'all, it's Jesse Kalen, your brother in arms in the war for peace. And this is your weekly oracle card reading, energy reading. I like that better. Sometimes it's tarot, sometimes it's oracle, whatever. It's your weekly energy reading for the week of March 26th. Let me check the calendar. Yes, March 26th in 2018. If you would like a personal reading, there's information for that down below. But please do consider this a gift directly from me to you. And keep your eyes peeled. I really feel like on days where I have lots of time, I will continue with those single card giveaways where you just send me an email and I just give you advice. Like, the gift is a gift from me to you, and I want you to have it. So, hold on. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. And the deck I am using is the Messenger Oracle by Ravine Phelan. Phelan? Phelan? I'm not sure how to say that. I think it's Ravine. Sorry if you know how to pronounce that phonetically, could you type that down below? All right, and let's get our overall tone for the week. 2 of them. Wow. Okay. This is a really powerful week coming up here. Lots of potent magic. I'm sensing crow magic, but grasping and connecting with that magic. So it's not so much trusting in the darkness of the universe. It's not so much feeling the ethereal shifting. There is a shift happening. I've been feeling it for the past few days. So have other sensitives. There's a big shift happening, and so it's a good thing. And it's a time for a lot of downloads, I just heard. And it's time for, the unveiling of people's perspectives in order to be able to comprehend such beautiful magic. Science is the magic that we have learned to understand, and it's sort of like that, but on a more individualized, and perhaps science will follow suit in such a way where they'll have new discoveries and it's more on the spiritual wavelength of things, or different answers are being delivered in ways unexpected, and science providing an answer of what not to do. That's also a step in the right direction, okay? So for the overall tones, we have courage and a new day dawns. A lion and a beautiful dragon. Have courage. A new day dawns. We are not done changing. We are never done changing. It doesn't matter how old we get on this earth. If you get set in your ways, that's your own choice. You can learn so much in this singular lifetime. It really all depends on how much you are willing to take on at once in every moment. So, keep that in mind. We are going to start with the cards for the week. Reveal your truth in the beginning. Reveal your truth. And I just felt a big surge of that truth. No. Not necessarily. If there is a big thought seed that you know needs to be kept within you to properly germinate, if there is something within you that is not ready to be revealed to the world, trust your feelings around that issue. But, and it's not even an issue, but it can be. It really can be. It can cause inner turmoil. It can cause inner conflict. It can cause, that's the kind of strong emotion. That's the emotion, the kind of energy motion of your core self, and experiencing changes through that's not something people want to allow influence on an egotistical level. But definitely when angels use people, or you receive a message like 3 times about it, like, that's different. But this revealing your truth is more about spreading the light, revealing your true perspective, revealing your true thoughts, revealing your true perceptions. You want to talk to people about what you see around them on a different frequency, in a different dimension. Like, hey, you have a dragon head around you right now. Go ahead. Be freaking weird. Be weird. Be freaks. That's what this world needs. Okay? So really bringing that essence of yourself to the forefront to let it shine and reflect in a way that your soul never has before, in a way that you are delivered to people to do through angels, and the way you are literally channeling as change of humanity, because we are evolving rapidly. You will 3 generations, a lot happens in 3 generations. You see that in dogs all the time, and their lives are shorter, and we manipulate how they evolve, and it happens so quickly. That same potential goes with our DNA too. So reveal your truth, live your truth. If you're young and you're watching this, if you're parents of the young and watching this, encourage them to love in a way that surprises you. We are going to be taught by the children so much more by example, because we have not provided, and I'm speaking the capital we as like the global culture, have not really provided an example of peace, of unity, of ease. But these children have an understanding of it, and inspire that spark of change for you to also live by that example, right? We learn by observation, and we can learn from, don't be ageists here. How old are these souls in these young bodies coming in? All right. So if you fall in that category, or if you want to help with the change, reveal your truth in whatever surface way is possible, in whatever way that your physical reality allows you to do. You get to make that sort of imprint in this physical world and send out that ripple, and that's super awesome. For the middle of the week, we have see yourself in nature. Now, this is an imagination card. Use this. See yourself, nature being the utopia. Nature being the cooperation, the balance, the alchemy, the life and death cycle. All right. Now that nature can be, and so many reasons. One of the reasons why this book has to be written is to provide safe space for people to go back into nature, introduce the idea that living in such a way, away from electrical currents, away from gas lines, away from pipelines, is possible. So if you want that sort of lifestyle, not just for yourself, but for everybody, use the power of your thought to create it from 3 generations from now. Create it simply to create it. Feed that thought into the ether simply to make it strong enough for someone to grasp it when it's time to bring it into physical reality. All right. And this is also a manifestation card. So on a more surface 3D monetary, root chakra, survival mode, imagine yourself, very much practice, especially in the middle of the week. They are saying that's kind of like a pinpoint energy portal to send your order into the universe in order to receive it later. Imagine success, imagine ease, imagine spending, imagine lush abundance for you to share with others, for you to, this earth has enough for everyone. To think that you need to sacrifice for there to be enough for others is a joke. There is enough for you. Provide for yourself to provide for others. And I am getting the image of a mother and a child. Like, you're not going to help your child's situation if you do not take care of yours. For they are in your vicinity. And the more you take care of yourself, the more they will naturally be taken care of because of your frequency. Being in a healthy, healing state. Power of thought in the middle of the week. Aid to the global consciousness and healing. We could totally do a Facebook thing, a guided meditation. I might just record it and send it out for you guys to watch. That's also a possibility. Yeah, I think I might do that. Just send out a guided meditation and for manifestation and global peace. And also get out in nature if you can, but truly, 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 almost null and void with that message. This is all about the thought. See yourself. See yourself. And more than just seeing, believing, feeling, playing pretend, making believe. Make believe. Swip those around. Belief makes. Okay? End of the week. Seek your answers within. Now, when we're talking about that core emotional self of yours, that's where those answers come from. Being an influencer of this 3D reality requires you to not be influenced by the set rules of this 3D reality. Do not be brainwashed. Some people will say that it's pompous or self-righteous. But if you're here to make a change, you're also not here to be under the thumb of Big Brother. You are also not meant to be brainwashed and influenced in this way or live life a certain way. You're here to cause the change. So if you are in confusion, listen to the soul speak within yourself. You can speak directly to Spirit Source Creator. You can speak directly to your angels, which are they are further fragments of the original source. They are bigger fragments. They operate on a way different frequency in a way that we couldn't even really fathom. But just knowing that we can't fathom has like a small connotation of grasping the concept that it's unfathomable. Really, though, you are the creator of your own life. You are on your journey. You are experiencing your destiny because fate is nothing you wouldn't have chosen anyway. Think of fate and free will kind of like we are going through a wormhole and we have these guidelines and we zigzag along around that. We're like a bouncing ball in the wormhole. So we have this general storyline and we have free will for different details about it. You may end up in the exact same place, but perspective is everything. People can look at the exact same thing, a physical thing or a situation, and see something completely different. And that's your free will, is how you view your destiny, I suppose. Cool? And the answers are coming. The answers will be heard. You will know what to do. Do not doubt yourself. Banish all fear. Shit it out. Because the energy of fear, it starts like in the stomach. But if you can set the butterfly feeling, that's not necessarily a good thing. We've romanticized it. But that's where the fear can kind of start. It's in the solar plexus. And if you can flush that fear and process it through your sacral chakra, through your understanding, the filter of your divine self, and shove that energy through and shit it out energetically all the way through your root chakra into the earth to be broken down, digested, reused, and brought back to you in a completely new and recycled form, the way Gaia does with energy, man, are you going to see results. Not man. Soft language is important. Yo. No. Whatever. I caught myself, though. The English language in its entirety. Calling God He. Saying you're not worthy. I picked up this book, actually. And I might read from it from time to time on this channel. Because it's God's Minute, a book of 365 daily prayers, 60 seconds long for home worship. And there's I love some of the core nuggets, but like old books get a lot wrong. They do. They just get a lot wrong because it's been filtered through the egos of certain men. That's a fact, to a degree. They did the best they could. Prophets always do. All right? All right. And from thousands and thousands of years ago, like it's cool. So anyway, a new day dawns though. New ways of culture. Start one day at a time. And just look at the past lifetime. Look how far we've come. It's a good thing we're frustrated. It's a good thing we're scratching at the eggshell of this existence and going, you cannot confine us this way anymore. We're about to break open. Not about to. We are experiencing it on an individual level, and when enough of that happens on a collective consciousness, then we start to see global after effects. We start to see the changes everywhere. And have courage enough to do it in your own personal life. Don't run away from the personal challenges. Don't skirt aside the soul work. Dive in. Take responsibility for the power of your own mind. Use it consciously, with intention. Reveal your truth about your connectivity to the universe and how that's the way it's supposed to be. Not the other way around. Don't you tell me what to do. Don't you tell me what to do. I got some really good advice, y'all. This is you to your others. Okay? Do not be deterred. Do not be swayed. Oh my God, be so big and sure-footed in your understanding and your walk that anybody else is a bunny rabbit compared to you. If nothing else, they do not affect the way you live your life. Right? Right. Right. Alrighty. There's another message about unclogging the third eye, because this mask is removing the third eye of love, or is being removed from. So that's the downloads happening this week. That's new understanding, new vision. I'm seeing people actually like seeing color for the first time. This is life in color. Just like the kind of love when you see what God wants you to see, and you paint with all the colors of the wind in your world, what you see will be very, very different. Because, okay, I've mentioned this before on this channel, but not on this channel, on the old one. So, new channel, new story. When I was having spiritual awakenings, like in the beginning, like back in 2013, I remember walking down the street and getting so lost in the beauty of what was there that I literally did not recognize the street parallel to mine a few blocks down. Even though I had walked it very many times, it was just like, this is a different tree because I'm seeing it differently. This is a different road. The people here are different. And the people very well might have been different, but it was just my experience of the world was so different that it literally looked different. And that's the power of the third eye. And that's the power of your mind. So cleanse, clear, activate, utilize, be stoic, be strong, always and forever with this sort of energy of seeking the answers within. That is a constant. Nobody can do what you do in the way that you do it. Nobody can listen to your angels or spirit in the way that you do and act accordingly in the way that you would. Serious stuff. It's serious. So, I meant to hold that one up. So, have courage to bring about a new dawn, a new day, the end of an era of hatred, of violence, of bigotry. Can't we all just get along? Why, yes, we can. So, we will. And it starts with individual basis. Rock on, y'all. It's going to be a great week. I'm here for you if you need me. If you want a personal reading, it's super cheap. It's like $22.22 for a 6-card spread. And keep your mind open for, or keep your ears open for free card readings, because I might be offering those frequently. Alrighty, there it is. Thank you so much for being here. I love you for loving yourself. Actually, I don't want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I love you for loving yourself. And if I can help you do that, all the better. That's what I want to do. Mwah! Rock on. Take care. Bye.